Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your December 2020 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross-watcher, you might be able to resonate with some of these messages. I would like to take a second and welcome all of my subscribers. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me here today. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. Also, if you could go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, I would really appreciate that. All right, there's the King of Wands, Taurus. Taurus, what does the sign of Taurus have coming up for December 2020? Okay, there's the Five of Swords. Taurus. So if you are dealing with a King of Wands here, Taurus, in December, you definitely want to watch your communication. We have the King of Wands crossed by the Five of Swords. We have the Page of Swords at your foundation, Two of Wands in the recent past, crowning you. I do have the Eight of Pentacles. In the near future, I have the Queen of Cups. Position of your power, I have the Five of Cups, how others are viewing you. I have the Three of Cups. Hopes and fears, I have the Ten of Swords. And energy that you have going into the new year, we have the Fool. Okay. So it's possible that some of you are dealing with an Aries. There is the Hierophant, which is your card, Taurus. At the bottom of the deck, this is the overall energy for you guys for December. Let's see. Wow, look at this, Taurus. Very nice. Coming up very much in your element, Taurus. Very strong Taurian energy here. And so, yeah. For some of you, you could be learning, bettering yourself in some way. This could be some sort of higher learning, Taurus. Wow, look at this. Some of you are possibly getting married. So congratulations, Taurus. Some of you are getting married. Others, maybe starting a family, expanding your family. The Hierophant as the overall energy. Here in December, we see you really focused on family traditions. Here, you could be implementing some new family traditions. For some of you, that would be for those of you that maybe you just got married, or you just started your own family, or that's something you're doing now. For some of you. But if I keep going, Taurus, we have the Emperor. So we have the Hierophant, the Empress, the Ten of Cups, and the Emperor. So that's pretty amazing. So again, some of you getting married. Others, you could be possibly traveling, which I know, many of us are dealing with restrictions. But, I mean, this is the energy. So either you may be traveling, could be back home to see family, could be traveling to see your mom, your dad. That's a possibility. Wow, they could be coming to see you. There could be lots of communication going on here, Taurus, between you, your loved ones. Yeah, there's the Queen of Pentacles. Here's the Three of Pentacles. So, I mean, coming up very much in your element, Taurus. I think your focus is on family. Could be on your relationship. The Hierophant is a more conservative, traditional energy, doing things by the book, doing what's right. Some of you focused on loving yourself, those around you, nurturing those relationships, Taurus, that are important to you. Yeah. And again, if there is this King of Wands, this could be an Aries, but not necessarily. This could be someone coming off as a King of Wands. You want to watch your communication with this person. We have the Five of Swords here. So this can be someone who plays by their own rules. This can be someone who's quite nasty with the Five of Swords. This could be someone who's angry. I am getting that. So maybe this is an ex. If you're married, you want to watch your communication, pick and choose your battles. I'm really not getting, for those of you that are married, I'm really not getting this being your husband. I'm really not getting that. This could be a brother, a coworker. This could be a family member. I feel like for some of you, this is somebody that you're not agreeing with this person, and they might not like it. Because we see you, Taurus, doing things by the book. This is a very traditional, conservative energy. The Hierophant represents doing the right thing. It's also conforming. It's following the rules. Going with the group. Now, this could be someone who's the complete opposite. Maybe someone who's not following the rules. They want to make their own rules. As a matter of fact, with the Five of Swords here, this would be someone who's playing by their own rules. This can also be someone who has their own agenda. So you have to be careful, you know, Taurus. I don't feel like this is your husband. I'm really not getting that. So those of you that resonate with this, I really feel like this is someone around you. This could be a business partner, or this could be someone that you work with. So again, just watch your communication. Some of you Taurians, you might just have to walk away from someone here. Listen to your higher self. With the Hierophant, you will. And what's interesting is we have the Page of Swords at your foundation. So there could have been some news. You could have heard something. With this combination, there could have been lies, gossip, slander. Could have been something. Could have been something that you heard prior. Also, for some of you, this could be someone watching you, or you could be watching another person. That's a possibility. With the Page of Swords, especially in this deck, I really see him as quite the little spy. And so, you know, if you do happen to work for a big company, university, something like that, the government, just be aware that most likely, you know, it could be this person really. Someone is watching you. They have their own agenda. Yeah, they have their own agenda. Now, in the recent past, I do have the Two of Wands. So this was you planning. This is you embarking on a new journey. Some of you could be a new job. Could also be you going back to school, bettering yourself, Taurus. There's a lot of potential around this. There really is. Potential for growth. If you happen to work for a large company, maybe moving up within that company. Some of you, this could be somebody that you're in competition with. This could be someone that you're competing with. If you are a male Taurus, you could be stepping into your power here. And you might work in a very, very competitive environment. And you might have someone who's watching you, someone who's keeping tabs on you. They're interested in what you're doing. It could be because, you know, they're your competition. That's a possibility. But some of you Taurian males, you're coming off definitely very fired up here at the start of the month, motivated, feeling very, very inspired. We do see you embarking on a new journey. You might have a decision that you have to make. For many of you, this is in regards to work. We have the Eight of Pentacles crowning you. You're really focused on your work. You're doing a great job, Taurus. Some of you, you know, this is you growing within your career. You might, some of you might be going back to school, or maybe you have to take some classes, something like that here in December. And that's going to allow for you to grow within your career, Taurus. Others, you could be signing something that's very important. If you are signing something, Taurus, here in December, you definitely want to have it, you definitely want to read the fine print. You want to maybe read it several times. And if you feel the need to have it checked over by, you know, somebody else, another party, then definitely do that. Now, we do have the Queen of Cups here coming up around the second week. So for you females, this can be you. I'm definitely getting pregnancy for some of you. So for some of you Taurian females, I see the Queen of Cups as a pregnant woman here in this deck. So you females, those of you that, you know, maybe it's possible you might have just gotten married. Those of you that want a family or wanted to expand your family, definitely give it a go here at this time. Some of you are already pregnant. Yeah, so I'm definitely seeing that. Could be making arrangements for those of you that are already pregnant. You know, if your due date is coming up, I mean, that could be where your focus is at here throughout the month, making arrangements, you know, taking care of the details, getting it done. For some of you, this is your energy, more focused on your loved ones, loving yourself, nurturing yourself and those around you. A lot of motherly energy here, Taurus. For some of you, this can be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces person around you. They could be going through something because I happen to have the Queen of Cups here with the Five of Cups. So this could be your sister, this could be a friend, this could be someone around you who's going through something here around the second, third week. For some of you, it's a friend. It's a friend, so just be aware. They might need your help. They might need your guidance with the Hierophant as the overall energy. Yeah, they might need some advice from you. This could even be your daughter if you are older. This could be a daughter, granddaughter, if you're an older Taurus. So this might be someone who needs your help, Taurus. I am getting that. They might have had bad news prior. So if this is someone around you who's, you know, coming up in your energy like this, Taurus, this would be someone who's very significant. So this would be most likely, this could be your wife, this could be a family member or a close friend, someone that you're connected to. Other Taurians, you know, this is around the second, third week, so it's Christmas time. And, you know, if you did have a fight with your husband or a family member, this is obviously a more emotional energy. And so you might really need to ground yourself here at this time. You know, if you are alone, Taurus, you know, the holidays, yes, it can be a very, you know, joyous time, but it also, for those of us that are single, it can remind you that you're single, right? And so this could be you maybe a little bit too focused on the past here at this time, so maybe needing to let the past go. Here with the Five of Cups, maybe some of you have some regrets about the past. You might need to address that, Taurus. In particular, you males, you know, if this is an ex or if this is someone that you're in love with, something might have happened. Maybe some of you need to apologize. You need to do the right thing with the Hierophant here. This could be someone that you're married to. That's a possibility. And some of you will do that. We have the Three of Cups in the position of how others around you, could also be a Queen of Cups, how she is viewing you, Taurus. And this can talk about a reunion. And so those of you that have regrets about the past, there might have been a fight. Could have been due to someone being nosy, someone spying, or somebody even gossiping. Yeah, so some of you are possibly reaching out to someone. You could be apologizing. That's a possibility. In particular, you males, maybe you got angry. If this hasn't happened yet, and this is energy that you're experiencing at the start of the month, you can definitely do something about this. If somebody is super aggressive with you, Taurus, you might need to put your foot down. With the Five of Swords energy in the challenge position, this can be someone who's drawing a line in the sand, someone who is putting their foot down. That might be what's needed, Taurus. And that might be the challenge for you, is to put your foot down with this King of Wands. If this is somebody that you're involved with, you know, if someone is going out with their friends, or acting a certain way and it's hurting you, this would be you needing to basically put your foot down with them, Taurus. But that's for a very specific group. Not all of you are going to resonate with that. For some of you, you have a friend around you who maybe has some regrets. You possibly are hearing from this person around Christmas time. Water sign energy, very, very strong water energy here. Now, maybe this is someone that you feel as though betrayed you, Taurus, because we have the Ten of Swords here. It is in the hopes and fears. So I think that, Taurus, maybe this person did you wrong in the past, and I really feel like you're fearing that it's going to happen again. You know, if you forgive this person, if you let this person back in, and maybe you have a family with them. For those of you that this is on the love front, I think that, you know, you're fearing if you let this person back in that they're just going to do it again. So you might feel as though they betrayed you in some way with the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, Taurus. Now, energy that you have going into the new year, we do have the Fool. So, for some of you, this is you breaking free. You're closing the door on maybe a tough cycle, a tough time. It could be 2020. You're closing the door on the past year. You're breaking free. Some of you moving down a brand new path. You could be doing something brand new, doing something that you've never done before. This is a very spontaneous energy. Living in the moment, being spontaneous. For some of you, it could be going out, celebrating here. This could be something for New Year's. Definitely seeing that. Celebrating, putting 2020 behind you, Taurus. Others, you know, there could be an Aries that's significant at this time. You might feel like this person is a fool. That's a possibility, but I'm really not getting that. That would be for those of you where someone is trying to come back in, Taurus. Others, this could be a brand new job. A brand new job, you know, maybe you worked very hard to land this. Maybe you had to even go back to school or take some classes, Taurus. This is something brand new and it's exciting. All right, so let's do some clarifying. I just like to mention that with this deck, I believe this is a Hungarian deck. I'm not really sure. But with this deck, I read these cards in my own unique way. So just know that. All right, let's take a look at the Five of Swords for Taurus. Please clarify the Five of Swords. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the Five of Cups. Clarifying the Five of Cups. Okay, I want to take a look at the Fool. So energy that you have going into January. Let's take a look at the Fool for Taurus, please. Okay, Taurus. Interesting. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Widow card. So I am reading for some females where you experience some sort of loss in the past. So it could be a loss of a marriage. It could be a loss of a loved one. The way that I read these cards, this would be a female who possibly you're still mourning, and that could explain the Five of Cups. or you experience some sort of loss. And that doesn't necessarily mean death. This could be a loss of a job. It could be a loss of a number of different things, the way that I read these cards. So that's interesting. Looking at the Five of Swords, though, we have love. This is crazy. So if you're single, Taurus, we've seen what was at the bottom of the deck. We have the Empress and the Emperor with the Ten of Cups in between them. This is the forever person. This is the happily ever after. This is marriage with the Hierophant here. Eight of Wands, could be falling in love quite quickly with this person. So we have the One. We have the King of Wands. So it's possible I'm reading for some Taurians where you're dealing with a couple of men. If you're single, you might have an Aries around you. An Aries could be a fellow Taurus, or somebody who sits in a position of power. They might be an entrepreneur. They might be well off. They could be older. That's a possibility. They might have been married in the past. They might already be a father. I can read the Emperor a number of different ways. And then we have this King of Wands, which could be an Aries, a Sag, a Leo. Five of Swords can be someone who's playing to win. And so this person could be competing for your time, attention, Taurus. If you're a Taurus male, you could be competing for the Empress. Could be also a water sign person. That's a possibility. This is somebody who's playing to win, though. Now, if you had a fight with this person, or if this person is upsetting you, again, I mentioned watch your communication. They could be really aggressive here at the start of December, but you know, with this clarifying, they might have good intentions. It's a general reading. They might have good intentions. You know, they could have been nosy. They could have did something stupid even in the past. It could be a number of different things. They might want your forgiveness. Looking at the Five of Cups, I have desire with Judge. So we've seen the Widow card at the bottom of the deck. So if you're a Taurus who, you know, maybe you're a divorcee, that's a possibility. You know, you could be thinking about the past here at this time. If you're not divorced yet, if you're a Taurus who is going through a divorce here at this moment, at this time, some of you, this is you longing for a divorce. So if you're going through the process right now, I mean, you might want it to be over with. I think your heart is still healing. It's possible that this person is trying to win you back. Strong possibility for that, Taurus. They're trying to win you back. I think that some of you Taurians, though, you feel judged. This is you feeling judged. Now, looking at the Fool, I have marriage. So yes, those of you getting a divorce, it could be that you feel as though you married a fool. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mentioned that earlier, actually. So if you're getting a divorce, or if you broke up with someone, I think that that person's energy is still coming up in your energy, Taurus, and that's why we have two men here. You're going to meet the one. I think that some of you already have, though. So, Taurus, This is your card, the Empress, especially with the Hierophant here. But I also read the Emperor. When it comes to signs, I read him as an Aries or a Taurus. So, you know, really, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, if you date the same sex or not. This is you finding your person. So you're coming together. Some of you have already found your person. You might already be with them. But you have somebody else here. You could be hearing from this person here in December. But this is your happily ever after, Taurus. So you're manifesting it. Again, some of you may be waiting on a divorce to be final. That's a possibility. Others, this is you maybe taking a leap of faith with this person here. Could be making a commitment with the Hierophant. Making a commitment. Could be that a friendship is turning into something more, Taurus. Yeah, so it's quite the interesting read. It really is. Let's pull you. Okay. So I want to shuffle these a little bit more, but the cards that came out, I'll show you these because the card that's on top, romance and connection, I mean, that couldn't resonate more. So we have romance and connection. We have raise your vibration. We have ease and grace. And we have holy love. Okay, so I want to put these back in. If any of these cards are meant to come out, they will. But I mean, again, I just mentioned you found your person, Taurus. They might feel as though they have to compete. I mean, if you're a male, you might feel as though you have to compete for this person's time, attention. And if it's not with a third party, it can always be with work. If somebody works a lot, you know, there could be a number of factors here. But let's see, Taurus, additional guidance for Taurus, please, for December 2020. What advice do we have for Taurus for December, please? Taurus. And if you haven't already, Taurus, hit the thumbs up button. Please go ahead and like this video. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Comment, let me know if you resonate. This is a very interesting read. What I was thinking about doing, and I'm still just thinking about it, so if it's something you want, definitely let me know. I was thinking about doing, I might do a yearly forecast. It's something I used to do on the channel the first few years that I was on YouTube. I used to do the yearlies every year, and then it became too much. So I haven't done them in a couple of years, but I think I might do them this year. If that's something you want, definitely let me know. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, we have honesty and communication here at the bottom of this stack. All right, and I want to pull you one of these cards, Taurus. Okay. So I had a card come out first. It was the Rejuvenate card. And then all of these others came out separately. They all are upright. It's quite a bit. So I want to just shuffle these a little bit more. Some of you might need to rejuvenate. You might need to take a break, especially if, you know, you're working a lot. Maybe you're going to school and working, Taurus. Taurus, what do they need to know in December? What advice, what guidance do we have for the sign of Taurus? Yeah, look at that. Wow. Look at that, Taurus. Okay. So let's focus on your love life, Taurus, December 2020. Okay. All right. Looking at Taurus's love life, December 2020. All right, let's see here. Taurus looking at their love life. Okay, interesting. All right, so interesting, Taurus. Okay, so let's see. We have take a step back. Interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, we had honesty and communication. So someone might need to be honest. Someone might need to communicate. This could be you. This could be someone you're dealing with. Most likely, it's this character right here. This card flipped out immediately for you, Taurus. So the first card out is always very significant, especially when it flips out. So many of you dealing with a fire sign or someone who's coming off as the King of Wands. So take a step back. Trust the universe. What is meant to be will be. Some of you have found your person, but someone possibly still is healing from the past. So have faith. You know, if you guys are meant to be together, you will be together. Also with this card, don't be in a rush. Don't be in a rush. Don't try to control things. Needing to have faith, needing to trust the universe, engage in higher reason. Isn't that interesting? So needing to listen to your higher self, absolutely. Do what you feel is right. Some of you are married or you're in a committed relationship. Maybe you've been with them for many years. You might have a family with them. If this is your husband, again, watch your communication. They might have did something foolish, reckless. They do love you. And so, you know, if you judge them, you might need to take a step back. Listen to your higher self. Listen to your intuition. Don't be in a rush as well. For those of you that where this is your person coming in, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So keep an open mind. For those of you where you have your person coming in, they might be very different from you. They also might be at a distance. Isn't that interesting? With this card here, honeymoon. Now, those of you where this is your husband's energy, maybe what's needed is you keeping an open mind, and you guys might need to get away. You guys might need to travel, take a little vacay. If you can, where you are, that would be something good. No two flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. Isn't that interesting? So don't compare. Those of you that have someone new coming in, because, you know, we do see two men here. We have the King of Wands, we have the Emperor. So those of you that are dealing with a couple of characters, don't compare them. Don't compare them. Also, those of you that have someone new coming in, don't compare them to an ex. This person actually could be way different. Way different. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Yeah. So, one of these characters, those of you dealing with a couple of characters, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's possible that they're a narcissist. We have the Five of Swords with the King of Wands. That combination, absolutely can scream narcissist. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you are dealing with a narcissist. I think that relationship, there's not enough for those of you dealing with two characters. You know, I see you possibly separating yourself from that person. This is your energy, thinking about that, maybe longing to be with them here at this time. But I see someone else coming in. I see someone else, and when that person does, don't judge them. So yeah, it's very specific, Taurus. Those of you that this is on the job front, I see you working hard. I think it's going to pay off. It's possible that you meet someone in the workplace. Not all of you, but you know, there is a possibility for that. You know, you have to keep an open mind. But yeah, things on the work front are actually looking very good. I think that things will get better as we move through December and into 2021. What I'm seeing with all of the readings that I've done so far is the energy does shift in a positive direction, and it's much lighter as we go into 2021. Thank God, right? All right, Taurus, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. Again, if you could like the video, share the video, comment, let me know your thoughts. Yeah, Taurus, so I hope that you all have a wonderful, happy, healthy holiday season. Take care.